Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Nits Bam Bam, a 21-year-old navigating through life and all its complications. In this first video, I want to talk a little bit about myself. I have always wanted to create a YouTube channel, but I was insecure about how to start. I tried before, but I didn't like the heavy editing. I wanted something faster. I didn't want to show my face either. So I tried being a VTuber, I tried AI, I even tried making a music channel. But I didn't know what to say because I had too many ideas. So I finally decided to do this using my own gameplays. And I wanted to share my situation because maybe someone out there can relate. Recently, I went through the 20-year-old crisis. What is that? Basically, it's a moment in your early 20s when you stop and you think about your life, who you are, and what you are going to do. You feel anxiety, pressure, and confusion. You compare yourself to others and your friends. Your friends get jobs, start university, they become parents, and suddenly you feel like you are supposed to have your whole life figured out. And the worst part is believing that whatever you choose now will determine your future forever. But you know what? That is not true. You can choose something and realize that you don't like it. Do you have to continue? No, you can change, and it's completely okay. For example, when I finished high school, I chose administration because some YouTubers say it was easy or it was for people who didn't know what to study. And the university was near to my home. But it wasn't easy at all. And on top of that, I had to work because my mom told me I needed to. So everything became a headache. Another thing that hit me hard was coming from being an almost straight A in high school to getting a 2 in my first math exam. I felt like the dumbest person in the world, and my mom wanted me to study something else, but I hated the idea. So I didn't even finish my first semester that I quit after a conversation with a relative. Now, I'm my second year studying to become an English teacher. But you know what? I don't really like it either. However, I do have a passion. Aviation is truly my passion. I graduated as a flight attendant and as a check-in officer. I'm not working for an airline yet, but I would love to because my real dream is to become a pilot. But that part is extremely expensive. So I'm trying different things like the channel because I want to earn more money and get a little bit closer to my dream. And if I can help someone who feels the same way, that would make me genuinely happy too. I could talk for hours about my aviation journey, but I will keep it short. So, about the 20-year-old crisis, it comes with a lot of firsts. First, that nobody really prepares you for. Sometimes I feel like I'm falling behind because I'm 21 and still not close to graduating. Even though I know everyone has their own pace, it's hard to not compare myself. It's hard not to feel anxious when you see people around you moving forward while you're feeling stuck. And then there's real life. The economic struggles, the uncertainty, the pressure to make the right decision, the fear of wasting time. Like, come on, I already have all these problems to have these other problems. I know that I'm still young, but I won't lie. Sometimes I feel desperate. Sometimes I feel too heavy. Even when everyone tells you that you have time, I constantly have to remind myself to be patient, that I'm still learning, still growing. Being an adult is so much harder than we imagined as a kid. We thought adulthood meant freedom, but in reality, it means responsibilities, bills, expectations, and a future that you are supposed to plan even when you have no idea on what you are doing. And sometimes a lot of people don't talk about, for example, wanting to move out, wanting your own space, but not being able to because life is so expensive. You feel ready to grow, but you are trapped at the same time, and that hurts so much. And all of these feelings are part of the process, and none of them mean that you are doing life wrong. People will always have expectations for you, but it's your life. Maybe your first choice will be wrong. Most people don't know what they want at our age, even if they pretend they do. And most important, life change, and so do you. I didn't find my passion right away. I had to try other things like administration, teaching, all of that before realizing what I truly love. Nothing bad will happen if you change your career. Maybe you will discover another opportunity and realize that you actually enjoy it. And if you regret it, you can change again. And that's okay too. Trying something and realizing that it's not for you is not a failure, it's an experience. Every time you change direction, you are not starting from zero, you're starting from experience. If I hadn't taken all those wrong paths, I wouldn't have discovered aviation. Sometimes the longest road is the one that leads you to who you really are. So, in conclusion, if you feel lost right now, the way I have been feeling, just breathe. I need you to breathe. You don't need to have everything figured out today. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to try again. It's our first time being humans. We can't expect ourselves to know everything from the start. So I think that's all I had to say. So thank you for listening to my story. If anything I say connected with you, feel free to subscribe, grab your headphones, relax, and join me in this little space I'm creating. Bye!